Hey YouTube, KG here. So today we're going to disassemble and maintain the Spyderco Sage 5. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for additional content. So let's get started. So for this one, you'll need your T8 Torx Weeha bit. All the screws are T8s, which is really awesome. Your lubricant of choice, some Loctite, and a Q-tip to clean out the gunk in those hard to reach areas. Alright, so let's get to it. Here you go. T8. Start with the pivot. Oops, that's not a T8. Oh, I got a T10. Sorry about that. Let's change that up. So if you're ever disassembling your knives, I highly recommend using this Boker Weeha stubby Torx bit set. It stores up all the bits in the handle like so. If they're nicely labeled at the bottom. And it provides a lot more torque compared to your more thin and precision Weeha handles. So yeah, there we go. So that's a T8. Take out the pivot. Make sure you disassemble the Sage on the show side because the clip side has a captive pivot. It's a D-shaped pivot, so this one will not turn since it's a D shape, right? So just something to keep in mind when you're assembling the Sage. And then let's take out the body screw. Yeah, another T8. There you go. So I like spacing out the screws in the order where it was taken. That way I'm not confused where each of the screws come from. So that's from the pivot, body screw, and put in the clip screw down here. There we go. There. Okay. And then just pop out the clip. Oh, we don't need it. Perfect. So the scales should come off. See, it's G10 on the inside with a carbon fiber laminate up top. It gives you a lot of texture. And you have your full liners in this one. Okay. Pop that off. There we go. So aside from the stop pin, the traditional stop pin, the Sage 5 has a track on the liner, and there should be a pin. Hold on. Well, let's clean it up first before I talk about that a little bit. So there's the washers. Whew. That's a lot of dirt. So when dirt accumulates, I like to just spray a little bit of alcohol on it just to make sure every single thing is cleaned out. So I just rub that off. Make sure to get everything. The inside of the pivot. And whew, that's a lot of dirt. There we go. Oops. Yeah. So, like I was saying earlier, so aside from the traditional stop pin that most knives have, the Sage comes with an internal track on the blade and a little, I guess, nub over there or dowel, or it's built into the scale, so it acts like an additional stop pin, so to speak. So aside from this contacting the stop pin to stop the knife from turning, this also interacts with this so that it'll another force stopping it here from moving any further. So just an interesting design. I'm not really sure how much it changes the strength or smoothness of the knife, but yeah, it's just interesting. Okay, so we have phosphor bronze washers. Let's just get that off. Make sure this side is clean. There you go. And on this one, yeah, just clean off any dirt residue. Make sure you clean up the pivot area real well, because that would really affect the smoothness and action of your knife. Okay, scales are good. This side, there's a bit of residue, so let's swipe that off. Alright, the washers itself, it looks pretty good. Just clean it up a little bit. Same thing on the other side, just to make sure no debris or gunk or residue is left on. And the other washer. Okay, looks good. Can we clean this? Yeah, might as well. Just make sure. Alright, time to put you back together again. Okay, so what do we have? So let's start off with the pivot. So as you can see, it's a D shape. So it will only go in one way, and it's going to be locked in place. Just take a look at the shape. There you go. Right. Then make sure you look at your washers and have it the polished side against the blade. Alright. Let's get a lubricant of choice. I like using KPL knife pivot lube, the regular weight. Let's put a drop here, drop there, a little bit on the pivot, a little bit on this stop pen since it interacts with the blade. Okay, where's the blade? There it is. Just drop that in. Okay. And then another few drops here and there. And your other washer. Which one? This side. And then let's pop in the stop pin. That's a big stop pin. It's got nice liners on this side. Did I miss anything? Nope, looks good. Then let's just drop this guy in here. There you go. Everything's snapping into place. There. Perfect. Then let's put the scale back. Is that in? Nope. It's not in. What did I miss? There you go. Perfect. And then, let's cap up our oil. And let's put back the clip screw over here. Alright. Don't need to over tighten it, just as long as it's it holds. The body screw. Alright. And for the pivot screw, I need a little bit of Loctite. So I use the Loctite Blue Medium Strength. I prefer the stick over the liquid. It's just a lot more convenient. Alright. And just need a little bit of Loctite. Oops. Way too much. Oops. Ah, come on. There you go. Okay. And let's just pop this right in. So I tighten it all the way and then loosen it up a little bit so you can adjust the blade play. Maybe you can loosen it up a little bit more. Oops, we got blade play. So let's tighten it up a bit more. Yeah, that's a lot smoother. Cool. Awesome. So when you use Loctite, it normally takes about a day to really harden to its fullest. It's not going to harden to the point that you can't take it off since we're using medium strength. If you use a red Loctite, then that's going to be locked into place. So with blue, you could just take it off with hand tools even after it's hardened or cured, but it will not loosen over time. Right? So there you go, Spyderco Sage 5. Hope this was helpful for you, and thanks.